Have you ever played that kind of poker?
No. But Persson just 3-bet to 12,000 with a 7 deuce.
This game, but 7 deuce is good for the game. But the stand-up is kind of like it's annoying when other people can influence.
I could play in that game. I'm a stand-up.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not. We are the man of the people side. That's the pro side.
Did they say they're playing the 7 deuce prop?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5.
I don't think so.
I didn't hear it.
Huh?
How much do they play 7 deuce?
It's 300 for everyone and 500 for the last person who folds.
That's not too big.
No.
Stanley has got a pair of queens. And Eric's going to pretend they're playing the 7 deuce prop.
That's
I played a
22-5.
flip game that I taught him for an hour last night, and he ran so pure. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Garrett
It's a highly
suspects,
suspicious bet.
but releases.
I like that. That was fun.
Dude, it's supposed to be a split pot thing, and he scooped everything both. It's a split pot thing, and he
I won't be
scooped on the
intimidated,
flip every
Stanley.
time.
That's tough.
Calls the 22-5.
I'm bored, huh?
No, it's not even that.
Not
It's
even-
two different hands. Yeah.
Two different hands.
Okay.
It's pretty super.
So what you do is you get 6 cards. It's called Sohi, simultaneous Omaha and Hold'em. You get 6 cards. You split them pre-flop into a 2-card Hold'em hand and a 4-card Omaha hand. You keep them separate. And then you run one board, and the Hold'em hand plays your other people's Hold'em hand, and the Omaha hand plays other person's Omaha hand. He won both hands almost every time.
I never even heard of that game.
Sounds crazy.
Optimally.
Yeah.
All skill.
Well, it's easy when you get aces, kings, queens.
I think Eric is hesitating because from the way Stanley's played this hand, he could have a jack.
Persson bet 63,000.
That's a really tough call.
I never played with you before.
I never played with you before. In these spots, you should err in doing the opposite of what you think is right.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I don't usually fold.
You should
You
definitely.
can ask Chris and Garrett. I don't.
I don't blame
folding.
you because I'll tell you something. What I've learned in life is people who don't fold, like all day long, Patrick's folding the river yesterday. It was embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Right, Patrick? How many times did you have like?
I got bluffed so much yesterday, left and right, and they always saw the 7 deuce.
He would have made like 400,000 if he would have just called.
Don't tell me the 7 deuce.
We're gonna
is not
get this out of the
good for
table. Don't
game.
worry. Me and you, we're gonna. go
Eric
these
wants to
guys.
talk over the 7 deuce conversation. He doesn't want that sinking in.
I was trapping on the flop. Oh, this is.
Tough call for Stanley. Loses to any jack, any 8, even a better queen.
Why would you check an ace queen flop, dude?
I don't know. I'm not a pro. I don't know what the.
So I'm not
what
getting
the-
raised here.
I don't. What is it? 60.
Just 63. We're all rich. It's okay.
Eric is really a talker.
I love it.
And it was effective. It worked.
Kill the bluff.
Sounded like a bluff.
The 7 deuce. It's good for the game. How much we owe you?
It should be 5,000. It should be.
And for him 10, because he
That's right. That's big.
Did you have superstitions?
Yes.
Such as?
Well, if a black cat stepped on a crack and then walked under a ladder, I would not play the next hand.
I could see that.
I'm 100 behind, guys.
Are you playing that or more?
I'm playing 250.
Okay, that's what I got.
Five back,
Can you
yeah.
show me 2 5s real quick?
150 behind. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought someone had said that. Wasn't sure.
You got it. Right?
5-way action to the flop.
5 players.
You're another 100 behind. You'd be a 750.
I have 100 behind. Yeah, I just went.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, sure.
10 for Menon
And trip 5s for Eric Persson.
All right. Tom bet 6,000.
And Menon quickly throws away his 10. That was amazing.
Right, 16,000.
Were you just messing around, Tom?
Yeah, Tom was messing around, but Chris Menon just got out of the hand and saved himself a lot of money. And Tom is still messing around,
Guess not.
not believing Eric.
There's a queen.
Terrible card for Tom.
I was,
And an interesting
Just not
check
like-
by Eric.
you know.
And a full house for Persson.
Now, Tom got to feel he's got the best hand.
36.
He bets 31,000.
Oh. It's 36. I was gonna fold.
Wow, Eric's really got his talking shoes on.
You're feeling pretty lucky. I'm gonna give this to you to look at, and you blink twice if you think that I should continue on.
I'm not going to blink.
You're not? That's bad.
Now, Chris is like a statue. He does not want to move at all. He looked at that full house and he is frozen.
There's no cranberries?
Remember, cranberries are $25,000 chips.
Does that make you nervous that I asked? I'm all in.
All in.
I could have deuce 7. He didn't snap call, Patrick. It's a good sign.
It is a good sign.
I'm feeling awfully confident. Loose. It's a victory drink. It's in the book of tells. I guess you weren't just taking a stab at it on the river. I may have misjudged the situation. Or maybe.
I don't think we've had anybody talk this much
No way.
on high stakes poker, especially an amateur
Right. To Dwan.
talking to a pro.
If you turn it over, I'll help you.
You didn't help the last guy.
It wasn't in time. He gave, to be fair, but I got the cards. You're talking about his 4s? I got it post flop. I couldn't influence the outcome.
What do you mean?
Oh, you mean, oh, you're talking about the other hand.
No, when he folded and you had the 7 deuce.
Oh, yeah, I know. I had 7 deuce. That was fantastic. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I got courage, Tom. But in this spot, I probably have a monster. Why would I be bluffing here?
That's the question. This spot, do you have courage or do you have a monster?
I always
You
have
got
courage.
one of the two.
First of all, I always have courage, and sometimes I got a monster.
You don't need the courage when you have a monster.
I mean,
You check behind the turn.
don't go through my suspiciousness.
river.
It's actually evil genius right here.
That's true. It's just, is it evil genius with courage or evil genius with a hand?
I don't
That's the
even. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know what you have. Is
I
my
don't-
problem.
I think you know. I don't think that's true. I think you know.
No. I feel like you maybe spiked a queen on the turn.
Yeah, I mean, that seems a pretty reasonable guess.
My reading skills were never that good. That's why I just bought casinos. I just have to look at numbers. You don't want to be stuck this early.
I'm already stuck.
I mean, more. This is blood.
I would guess that this kind of
don't want
talk
that. You
has
want the
worked out
smoke,
well
man.
for Eric over the years.
I'm gonna be quiet now. I feel like you're gonna out-talk me. You started out, you weren't even gonna talk to me at all. Now you broke
No,
down.
I don't mind. I don't care. When I'm the one facing the bet, I'm happy to talk all anyone wants.
Oh, so you only bet half the time.
What?
So if you're making the bet, you don't talk, but if you're facing the bet, you're happy to talk?
Yeah, of course.
See, I just learned something right here. I just f***ing talk. Talk and talk and talk and pray. How many guys pray? Like sometimes you're like, if you start out, you feel really good, and then you're like, please, Will, just let him fold this time. Like, one time, can I please, just, you know what I mean? Like, I do that like, I don't know, 9 times a night. There it is. Oh man, I'd love to show
Patrick,
you a bluff.
My superstition
How
thing
much?
is done.
You give me that too. You give me that, I'll give it to you. I'll show you.
Oh.
5-7.
Was that full house?
Yeah.
This could be developing into an interesting game.
This is a serious bet. See that?
This time he's got a real hand.
Here we go. Haven't had a hand with you yet. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say because it's mean. Oh, here, go ahead. Okay.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Eric has the king high
Hey,
flush,
he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day.
and Bryn flops the
What's
set.
that? Come on, man. You really think, like, let's pretend you flopped the flush here. I'm out of position, you're just gonna raise me in this spot?
Why not?
I'll tell you why not. Because if you really have a flush, I'm probably gonna bet the turn.
But then the pot's so small.
You're right.
He 3-bets to 29,000.
See?
You got the flush, huh?
Of course. Hey, I have the flush. It's a monster.
All right.
Bryn just calls. He wants to see if a club's going to come off on the turn.
Now, at least we have a pot, right?
Exactly.
No pair on the turn. No club either.
62.
62,000.
No problem for Persson.
Good
62,000.
for all the money.
That's good. Having a good time.
Me too.
I would guess that Bryn's going to go all in.
I'm like a superstar. The world just don't know.
Maybe it does.
Bryn just called.
Oh, man.
He needs the board to pair.
How are you going to fold the river now? You're so committed. I'm all in.
All in.
You think I wasn't going to fire the third bullet? Of course I was.
Bryn has got a call. If Eric has a flush, he has him.
You just torched 80. Should have just folded the flop.
Couldn't have folded the flop.
Pat, you gotta tell him, you can't make that call on the flop if you're not prepared to go through the river. You just let it go. You fight another day. But not Bryn. He's like, I'm gonna out-muscle him. It's very rare that people bluff with nothing, you know what I'm saying, on the river for this amount. It's like a very polarizing thing. I've made that observation.
It's very possible for Eric to have king 10 or ace 10 with the ace or king
Let's
of
do
clubs,
this one.
and he would have played this hand the
spot.
same way. He would
He's
bet on the
folding.
river thinking he's got
Maybe
the
he's
best hand.
calling. You just torched 100, actually, if you think about it. Pre-flop, all the way through. But you know what? That's a smart man. When he knows he's beat, he lets it go.
Would you buy a used car from Eric?
God. Not at all.
Good thing we don't have the clock, right, Garrett? The pro would have had to use it. Yeah, it's no good. Wasn't good then, it's not good now.
No?
No.
Call.
Call.
Flush?
Yep.
Nice hand.
I don't think Phil felt
That's blood.
Eric had a flush here.
Dwan, Ivy, and Kenny all go down.
You have to do it pre-flop.
You have to do a pre-flop, as I was telling you. Because we have to,
Good hand.
all of our energy, thank you, to will it into existence. That's exactly right.
Sometimes you just think like, you look at your cards, I have aces. I'm gonna play like eight.
There he goes again.
I don't even bother with that. I just think about, can I use sheer will and determination or not here? And if it's yes, then it's like, let's
All
go.
the eights are out.
You know? We've all done that.
Patrick cannot flop a set. No one has an ace. Ivy, who was the original raiser, has the best hand with a pair of kings and a backdoor flush possibility.
There's the 3 for Persson.
There it is. Get excited about that.
Guy's on fire, man.
I mean, the guy's on fire.
I'm getting used to it. It's the 3 in a row.
And now Phil's got the flush draw.
Whoa, Mr. Ivy. What are you going to do here?
And
Fire
it would
the
check,
river?
check.
I'm not even going to look at the river card. I'm going to wait to hear what you do. You call, you stacked up. Oh, you checked that. 25. I'm not going to look at the river card. Still haven't seen it. I literally have no idea what the river card is because it doesn't matter. No, I'm looking. I'm not going to lie. Just look. It was a club. Yeah, I made a flush. Right on the river.
As he says that, Eric has a drink of antifreeze.
He's got to cool his engine down.
You want to talk it through? You want to give me 2,000?
Nah, that's okay.
Tom, you want to give me 2,000?
Adelstein with a pair of 5s raises to 3,000. Tang makes the call with ace, queen of diamonds.
An EP.
I like that. AP.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Pros versus amateurs. Don't be sleeping. I saw that you actually had your eyes closed.
Another 5 for
What the
Adelstein.
hell?
Tom Salt.
And 3 clubs out there. And
Wow.
EP is flop top 2 pair.
And EP bets 10,000.
Yes, exactly. It's both of our faults.
We should have been playing that prop game on the break. We would have been more awake. Those breaks killed me.
With the 3 clubs there, I'm sure Garrett's going to raise.
On the slider.
Just calls.
Just me and you.
You know, when I say I'm sure he's going to raise, he's definitely just going to call.
20.
Now we'll raise.
Persson bets 20,000.
There's 3 clubs out there. It's hard for us both to have a flush, right? But it's possible. Poker takes 2.
Like the tango.
You've been doing so well today with your big bets. This might be your chance.
All the talking aside, I assume Garrett's going to raise. He has to raise.
Or is Persson's talk getting to him?
Well, after that, where's the raise?
Yeah, where is the raise?
That's annoying that you didn't raise me here. Really annoying. Man, I feel like you really, really like your hand. You're just hoping I would 3-barrel it? You missed? I missed, and what are you gonna do? You got like 560, something like that? I couldn't see your cranberries. Thank you. I got it. Not quite 5.
I get the feeling Eric's going to check. 1, he thinks he might be beat, and 2, if Garrett was calling with like the ace of clubs,
I feel like the right bet,
he's going to give him a chance to bluff.
if I check, is 70. Would you bet 70 if I check, Garrett? I'm gonna check.
Check.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening. He might be beat, and he's giving Garrett a chance to bluff if Garrett missed. And if Garrett doesn't bet, I'm leaving the studio, and you're going to take over by yourself.
I'll mop up.
You can finish up, mop
No
everything
problem.
up.
I got it. Maybe a shot clock would be easier to play against Persson, right? Less talking.
Maybe a muzzle.
And
What happened there?
what's that
What are
about?
you doing, man?
I was calling. I thought you were betting. You can do whatever you want.
I actually have never seen that play.
It's okay.
I have no idea what to do now.
You can do whatever you think is right, and it's okay.
Garrett clearly has 75,000, 3 cranberries in his
I was
hand.
probably calling.
Well, you have to call now.
Wily veterans. You wily veterans.
It's nothing like that at all. I'm in this weird spot when you put a chip in before I bet.
I know. I was eager. That's my bad. I was trapping you. Sorry.
He's gotten in everybody's head. Everybody.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. Garrett has a choice of betting if he wants to now.
You could reach for more.
I don't know if he can bet more. I know Eric has to call
That would be actually really sick.
if he bets the 75,000. That's what I would assume.
Appreciate it if you did. I think.
Garrett is definitely not thinking about betting more.
Where's your shot clock now? You're like, can we get a shot clock?
Okay, I mean, I've decided I'm checking, but I feel bad. Like I don't know what.
I don't believe it.
Don't feel bad.
Sheesh.
Wow, that was just just another
That's wild.
just another perfect play.
Thank you so much, Mr. Antonius.